Hey guys, welcome to the debut episode of Big A's Backyard Bistro. As you can tell today, we're in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina here. Got a little bit of an overcast sky, but it's still a beautiful backdrop. And what I'm going to be making for you guys today is one of my family's favorite meals, and that is Hibachi Japanese. So, I'm going to get a little butter down. We'll do our rice first. Like I said, this is going in the rice, so I'm going to go ahead and get it down. My grill's been preheating about 10 minutes, about medium high. Again, this is just the minced garlic, onion, and some corn. And this will be mixed up in my fried rice. You just want to get a little cook on it. It's going to also, of course, continue to cook as we do the rice. So, I didn't do eggs today. A lot of people want scrambled eggs in their fried rice, and that's fine too. I just didn't bring them today. I have before, but feel free to customize this dish as whatever you like. I've also used green onions before, which worked out nice. So I just got a little cook on those, a little char. We'll move those to the side for a second. Then I'm going to get my rice down. Now I'm just going to dump it right on the griddle. And again, you got to hit it heavy with the canola oil and the butter. And I know when I'm cooking it, you're going to think, man, that's a whole lot of butter. And it is. But butter is flavor. And you're just going to want to kind of spread that out so you get a little bit of that crunch on your rice. I'm going to go ahead and fold my veggies and stuff in there. Keep it stirred. I'll throw my soy sauce on there. This is just regular soy sauce. They make, of course, a low sodium version if you're watching that. This is my all-purpose rub for seasoning, which is just salt, pepper, and garlic. A little bit of this toasted sesame oil. Again, a little goes a long way. If I was guessing, that was maybe a teaspoon. And this is a bunch of rice. This is 4 dry cups of rice. It's supposed to be enough for 8 servings. But we really like the rice. This is probably our favorite part of this dish, so you always want to have enough for leftovers. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this off here, and then we'll get started on our veggies and our chicken. All right, so we've got our rice off. Like I said, it's just chilling over there under some aluminum foil, stay warm. Got a little fresh oil down. Now I'm gonna put our chicken on. And again, I have this pre-cut up not littering, by the way. I have my little trash can down there. So I cut these up into about, I don't know, a little 1-inch chunks. So they're going to cook fairly quick. Of course, with chicken, you want to be sure it's done. If you've ever had undercooked chicken, you know why. But again, it's been marinating in that hoisin, soy sauce, garlic combination. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of AP rub, but not too much because it's going to have plenty of salt and flavor from that marinade. Again, just a touch of the toasted sesame oil. And a little bit of oyster sauce. I don't need to use the soy sauce because it's already been marinating. Like that. So again, you're just gonna let it do its thing. Mix it up a little bit. So I'm gonna get the chicken here mostly done. Then I'm gonna kind of slide them to the side and do our veggies and the sweet carrots. So hopefully that can all come off together. And then we'll plate this up, and I've got some special guests. They're going to give it a taste test for us. All right, so our chicken is a little over halfway cooked now. So what I'm going to do is just slide it over to one side here. And this is where the bigger griddles really come in handy. They make a 36-inch, which has 4 burners. So it's nice, you can kind of have warming zones and stuff like that. That is one kind of, I guess, drawback of the smaller griddle. But we're going to make it work. So, putting down a little more oil. I'm going to get my zucchini and onion down. And you're just going to kind of spread them out a little bit. And I'm going to hit them with a little bit of soy. And the AP rub. And they're not going to take too long. I'm going to go and get these mushrooms down too. And definitely going to throw some butter in. Love fresh mushrooms. Love them. We'll give us a nice couple chunks of butter there. Told you I was going to use the whole thing. But I don't like overcooking my veggies. They can get mushy in a hurry, especially like the zucchini. So what I try to do is leave those with a little bit of crunch. Plus they're going to continue cooking some after you take them off. I'm just going to hit the mushrooms now with that AP rub. You got your zucchini and onion going. I'm going to mix those in together with the mushrooms. Alright, so I got my veggies there. I'm going to let those hang out a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get my carrots down. That'll be our last thing to cook. And we'll be ready to eat. I put some oil, my butter. And then just put your carrots right on top of that butter. Just like that. These are canned carrots, by the way. Feel free to use fresh if you like. I just like them because they're already cooked. Basically. Well, not basically, they are already cooked, so it doesn't take long just to warm them up on the griddle. And again, these soaked in a solution of water, which it was really just the juice that the carrots came in. But just that solution, along with some brown sugar, white sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract. Again, those are just going to kind of hang out. Look at a mess here. It's another thing about smaller griddle, it's a little harder to keep everything contained, but it's all right. So as you can see, we've got a pretty griddle here. So we'll take a look. Got some beautiful colors there with the veggies and the carrots and of course the meat. And again, I'm about a medium high. So I'm gonna put the hood down just for a couple of minutes, let these finish up, and then we'll get these off and we'll plate it up and see how it is. Bring this in here. Can smell them carrots, the sugar, that teriyaki. All right, let's get this to the table. Give our taste testers something to eat. All right, guys, dig in. Give it a little taste test. I'm gonna get my own here. I'll start with the rice. By the way, I use minute rice, the instant rice. If you want to use jasmine, whatever, I just like it. It's convenient. Very good. Again, it's a very salty dish. So be sure if you have any sodium concerns, you definitely might want to swap out the soy sauce for the low sodium. What do you think, Snappy?
Good. Very
Good.
flavorful.
Tried the chicken yet?
Try it all.
All right, let's try the chicken.
I ate 2 pieces of the chicken. It's so good.
Got that sweetness from the hoisin sauce. Very good. Try some carrots here. Buttery goodness. Pretty close to what you would get at a Japanese restaurant. I may experiment with the soaking time. Maybe the longer you soak them, sweeter they would be, which makes sense. But I then get a few veggies here. Some zucchini, onion, mushroom. Again, great. Another thing I like about this meal, total cost for all this food, about $11. And as you can see, we have enough to feed, I don't know, probably 8 people at least. So very economical, great tasting. Maybe not the healthiest, but it's a good meal. We love it, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna sit down and eat myself. Again, thank you for watching Big A's Backyard Bistro, live from the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. We're about, I don't know, 3 or 4 football fields away from the Blue Ridge Parkway here. And another successful evening, Blackstone Grilling. We'll see you next time.